Hello, this is Blue Angel 777. It is Halloween. Happy Halloween, October 31st, 2019. And for Halloween, we got a blanket of snow. It's so white outside right now. Lots and lots of snow, very heavy, thick snow. And so I think it's finally lightened up a little bit. It was snowing all day, all morning, all day long. Very cleansing, and it's very, very pure and beautiful, and very wet. um, I'm sad because of the trees didn't get a chance to fully, shed its leaves naturally. It was kind of forced, kind of like everything's happening quickly. So I'm gonna do a read tonight, and I made some tea because I'm still not feeling well, and I've been very, very busy. I have two children's birthdays within 5 days apart, so October 27th, and my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She will be 18, so we're prepping and planning the last few days and trying to get her birthday done for tomorrow. So but I got this tea here, to health tea, to help me. I'm not going to name the brand because I don't think I can do that. But I didn't even know that there's little messages on here until today. And one of the messages said, the creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. And, to be one. And I love that. A creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. By Ralph Waldo Emerson. And I think I posted that quote before. And then another one is, the difference between a flower and a weed is a judgment. And that's so true, the way that you look at things. And it was interesting that judgment came up today. I was talking about judgment to somebody at work, and how I don't judge, or I try not to judge. And not to say that I never did judge, but at an older age that I am, through my life experiences, that's one of the things that I try not to do. And it just seems like right when I would think a certain way about a situation, then I would be in that situation. So I would instantly almost manifest that situation in myself, and so I really try to be neutral with everything, and it's not my business, and if it's not my, I try to stay out of things. But you never know a situation. Everyone's situation, everyone. The things that they are in, whatever happens, their lifetime is their own unique situation that we never know. There's always things that that we don't see, the hidden, almost like that Page of Cups card. We don't know what's behind the closed doors. So I try not to do that. So I was talking about that judgment today, and it's how you see. The quote said, it's a weed, or is it a flower, or is it medicine? It depends on how you look at it. And so that's interesting that came up in my tea today. We're having tea. I still don't say that phrase yet. My daughter says that, and I always mess it up. So today I'm going to do a read on the collective, and it's been a couple days. Like I said, I've been very busy and not feeling well, so I'm trying to rest in between as much as I can. Plus, this Mercury retrograde started today, and I'm noticing a few little glitches that I'm having with my phone and things like that. So pay attention that you might have some communication problems, or mechanical problems, and so I was having a lot of glitches. I couldn't get into. I have a page on Facebook. It's called Blue Angel 777. It's a private page, spiritual page. It's mostly about twin flames, but anything positive in there. And I couldn't get into it today to make any posts whatsoever. So I thought that was interesting until this evening I was able to get into it. And going back and looking at situations from the past, and things will come from the past to see if you really learned your lesson, and it's kind of like I see that wheel, it stops and it goes backwards, and you have to go back and relive, and things are resurfacing and coming to surface again, and making sure that that you evolved from that, or you learned from that karmic lesson. And so it's almost like the energy is at a standstill, like it's at a pause and it's going to go backwards. So that's the energy I feel today. So numbers I saw today was 8. It's a lot of 8. So new beginnings and the new financial offers, job offers, ideas for job, money, financial things. A lot of depth into the emotions. I got really, really emotional today about my daughter turning 18. I was watching her walk towards me, and I was looking at how beautiful she is, and she's such a young lady, and she's going to be 18 tomorrow. And remembering that I went into labor on this night, going trick-or-treating with my her brother that's close to age with her. I was carrying him, and then we were trick-or-treating, and I went into labor, and I did that whole labor by myself at home. And her father, I made him stay. He went to work and he stayed his whole shift, and I told him I was fine. And I just, with her and I, did this labor all by ourselves until that next morning, and then we went in, and I almost can feel that pain right now. So the energy I'm calling in the collective twin flame journey, and I'm gonna do a quick read on them tonight. And I call on the angels and ancestors and guides, ascending masters from 5D and above. I call in all the directions, west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, and the universe, and all my relations. I call in the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. And I call in the winds, the messengers of the universe. And Archangel Ariel to help eliminate what I need to see, the messages. And Archangel Gabriel to help me communicate to you so you can understand what is going on with this energy, with the collective today. I'm going to do the same thing I did before with the 4 cards for the Divine Masculine first, and then I'll redo the cards for the Divine Feminine. So the first 4 cards I'll be pulling is for the Divine Masculine. What is going on with the Divine Masculine today? How's this Mercury retrograde affecting them? And how are they feeling about their Divine Feminine? What is going on with them in their mind and hearts in action? What is going on with the Divine Masculine today? You know what I didn't do? I didn't smudge. Especially today. Make sure that you call in on your protection. That veil is very, very thin between the spirit world. And so make sure you call your protection. Call in Archangel Michael. Carry black obsidian, black tourmaline with you. I have that in my pocket. And I have my black tourmaline here, and the black obsidian is in my pocket. And call on Archangel Michael when you sleep, and protect your counterpart, your loved one, your family. Clear my energy. Alrighty. What is the energy for Divine Masculine for today? With his Mercury retrograde, how is he feeling about his Divine Feminine? And what is his actions towards her? How is he feeling towards his Divine Masculine? And what is his action towards her? What's the energy today? We got daydreaming, Queen of Cups. He's in Hermit energy. So He's doing a lot of daydreaming, and yeah, he's daydreaming. And that Queen of Cups, and then he's in hermit mode right now, going through this awakening. But that Queen of Cups, this in a lot of cups energy here, that water energy, and it's that deep emotions with the Scorpio energy, the water signs. The Queen of Cups here is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and she has this aura around her, this divine light, this her higher self is illuminating. She's really in her unconditional love that she has, and unconditional love for everything around her, and she's really in her heart space, and he's daydreaming about that, and he knows that. Okay, Knight of Swords, he's in his mind, an idea, quick action, a lot. He's in his mind right now. So he's thinking about, in this truth here, he's in solitude, and we got that Hermit. So he's pulled himself within right now, and he's really thinking about these ideas of quickly coming forward towards, because we got this Chariot, so there's some action taking place, and coming forward. He's thinking of some ideas and how to do that. New ideas, this new beginning, this new, he's in his truth and understanding, and he's daydreaming about the love that she has for him. And he's in solitude, and here's this bird up here, and then he's in that Chariot, and that Chariot's that celestial connection of the higher self, being divinely guided, and completion, like this plant, everything has come out, and victory. So I think of Chariot as victory also. So let's clarify the Nine of Swords, that quick action, because we want the page to the Knight. So it's ideas, and now the ideas are coming forward. So he's in action of movement, of a celebration. Six of Wands there. Look at a victory, and I was just saying the victory. I was thinking the Chariot is a victory, and that Six of Wands is a victory card. And his Ten of Cups, that unconditional love, and that higher, that sacred love, that sacred union. He's very aware and knows the truth of that connection, and very beautiful. What's the idea? Is the Page of Swords? What's his idea? This new idea. We got a whole bunch of cards that came out. But this one flat forward, so I'll take that. The new Cup of Love. These cups are all over. That Scorpio energy is really affecting. My goodness. I can't hang on to these. Hold on a second. I'm going to smudge these cards off. I notice when I smudge them, they get real light and easier to handle. The energy is thick. And just so you know, that energy is like that on your body too. When you don't cleanse it, it gets like tar feeling. It gets so you should always cleanse yourself. That's why meditation showers are spiritual cleansings. Okay, clarify the Page of Swords, please. Okay, clarify the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. This idea is quiet. Of coming out of that Ten of Wands, that ending of a truth. There's a truth. That could also be Leo. I mean Aries. Oh my goodness. That's fire. That must be coming next. That must, this also could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy. But this Ten of Wands is, he's on ideas of he's overwhelmed of this overwhelming and all these burdens that he's got a hold on. He's coming out of that. And that 10 is completion. He's got these new ideas for this new beginning. And he's thinking about all that. He's in his mind space. How he's going to be able to do that. How he's going to come out of that energy. with the karmic. The Queen of Pentacles, I use the karmic because she's on the 3D level. And there's a 10 of Pentacles, that new beginning, and there's a separation. So he's financially in how he wants to leave, ideas on leaving this karmic and coming towards his new beginning, this love, this offer, and towards his 10 of Pentacles, that completion. And that's that 10-10 energy again. Clarify the Chariot of his movement and coming forward. That's coming in quickly too. That victory. What's the Chariot for Divine Masculine? For peace. He wants his peace. He's tired of fighting. And coming out of sadness and disappointment. He wants his peace. He's tired of feeling sad and disappointed. He's tired of the toxicity and the codependency. He's coming out of that energy of being sad, disappointed, of fears, toxicity, karmic situation that's right here. That connection here. He's coming out of that, and he wants his peace and balance. And this is fears, toxicity, codependency, karmic situations. And the Nine of Wands is coming out of that energy. Clarify the Four of Swords is in solitude. Clarify the Four of Swords is in solitude. Well, he's got this Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. He's really in his mind space of thinking about a lot of things and how he's going to do things, how he's going to plan it, how he's going to come forward. How he's coming out of this energy. And he's getting a lot of messages. There's going to be some birds and things like that that are going to come to him. And anxieties and sleepless nights of this new beginning, this ending, this new beginning. Also maybe traveling to see her. How he's going to do that. His Divine Feminine. For his Two of Cups, he wants his Divine Feminine, that union, that sacred union. Beautiful. So he's really in his mind space right now. I'm going to pull Angel and Ancestor card for the Divine Masculine. What does the Angels and Ancestors have to say for him today? That Fire Guardian, there's the fire. I knew he was there. Is ignite your passion. And we got that trine here. In the 3, 6, and 9, that balance of mind, body, and spirit, that connection. He's got his wings. He's got this red sash over him. That connection, that red, you know, the connection with the Divine Feminine. And I'm seeing all these codes all over his body in here. So it looks like fire, but to me it looks like, what is that called? That light codes, those different, like those are going to come to him, like downloads are coming to him, spiritual downloads. And that's that fire energy, that's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. And healing, he's got healing hands. He can do energy work. He's getting his gifts. But he's holding, and he's got that in his hand. It's in his right hand. And he's elevating that. So he's really in connection and with his higher self. But that Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I'm going to read that one for the Divine Masculine. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. You are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. So he's really desiring his Divine Feminine, really. With this 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, this beautiful new beginning, victory. He wants to come quickly in his truth. He's got the Ace of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups here, and the world, and the peace, and the balance, and Over here, what was that? The Queen of Cups, his love for her. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. The fire guardian represents the angels of fire. Fire is the energy that many people are afraid of, but shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the fire guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. So with this Scorpio energy that we're in, it's very fluid and very deep and emotional, and a lot of triggers, that things from the past, especially this Mercury retrograde. But it's also, Scorpio energy is very passionate, very, very passionate. So it's igniting that fire within him, that drive, that desire, that sexual desire that he has for his divine feminine, and that love and that sacred love connection, that sacred sex, that spiritual sex that he is desiring to have with his divine feminine. That's what I'm getting. The Angel of Atlantis. Let's pull one of these for the divine masculine. Whoa. That was not very pretty. See, you can see I'm not good. There's someone that works with cards all her life. I'm not very good at these great big ones. Okay. I have a card for Angels Atlantis for the divine masculine. What do they have to say? Woo! Trust. Trust in the unknown. Trust in the journey. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. Trust in the unknown. Trust in this journey. Trust in your divine feminine. Trust in yourself. Archangel Uriel's everything to come to light. I called on her tonight to help illuminate what we need to see. And it's trust. See all these celestial, your higher self, that connection that you have. Trust in that. Believe in it. And trust in the unknown. Trust in the Creator and the universe, that what is planned for you. It's already written. It's just about divine timing. I'm going to pull a Moonology card for the divine masculine. You're very close to achieving your goal. So he's going through his awakening with that Hermit card and spiritual awakening. He's really evolved and understanding of this journey, and very close. The illumination is really, I call on Archangel Uriel to illuminate what is needed seen. So the gibbous moon. Let's see what that says. Okay, my ears are ringing right now. My ears are ringing. And they're clogging. Like someone's going this on them all day long. Well, it's been happening a lot for a while now. Okay, you're very close to achieving your goals. I know that I'm on the right track. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at this time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though, you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense. So don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know that there's a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. I know that I'm on the right track. Now is a good time to review your plans. And that's what, there's a lot of planning going on. He's in his mindset. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. This is his dreams here. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. There's new ideas coming here. And you need to get back into good health habits. So that balance of mind, body, and spirit. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just because before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon. So she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such tends to be a rather intense period of the month. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. So something definitely is coming to light here. It's really, it's surfaced, and it's right in front of him, and he sees it, and it's very, very clear for him. And that's what I'm getting that's happening right now. And he's really in that mind space, so he has to be balanced with all the elements, so he doesn't ignite that fuse. And also with this fire, the combination of that energy. And what else? He's to just be, and to go with the flow, and the divine feminine not to pressure or push him, and to be still. The divine feminine needs to be still and allow him to go through his process and what he's going through right now. Okay, that's it for the divine masculine. And I'm going to do a quick read for the divine feminine, see where their mind's at. Where's the divine feminine's mind at? And what is she doing right now? What's the divine feminine doing right now? Okay. Okay. I love that sage stick. It has cedar and sage in it. It really makes me feel at peace and light. Okay. What is going on with the divine feminine? How are they feeling towards their divine masculine? How's the divine feminine, the collective, feeling towards their divine masculine? The group that I'm calling in, how do they feel about the divine masculine? And what do they need to do right now? What do the divine feminine need to do? Wow. And I got the King of Swords, this Truth, and Six of Coins. So the masculines are either Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And then an offering and this new beginning here in this world. So this in page fire here, a lot of spiritual connection and Four of Wands. So there's some beauty here going on here. So let's see what he has to, and the truths, some truths. And the wish card, Ace of Wands, this passionate new beginning. And we have this Eight of Swords here, and this Two of Swords. So some divine feminines are trying to make a decision to go towards what they wish for. And they're binded with something that's going on within them. Everything around them is restricting them. Some feminines might be making a decision. If they want to hang into this journey or not. If they want to stay stuck. Or if they want to, this new beginning and towards their wish. They're struggling right now, some of them. Clarify the Nine of Cups, their wish. What is this group of divine feminine's wish? This passionate new beginning. That's it. That's what they want. But they feel stuck. There's something holding them back. Some stuff that they need to things are going to resurface. Things have resurfaced that they need to go within and they're being distracted. They're being distracted. Clarify the Ace of Wands, their passion in the beginning. This is the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands about? They're being blinded by something, the Divine Feminine. Being left out in the cold. And these are the Two of Cups. So they're making a decision. This Knight of Cups is like a passionate, aggressive man, younger, that comes in really quickly. And this is a new beginning. So some feminines might have an option of someone new, and because they feel like they're being left out in the cold. They're not being patient, or they're giving up. And we got this Two of Cups here, this love here of the Divine Masculine here that they have. That's there, this passion, new beginning. But they have this feeling of being left out in the cold, or leaving him out in the cold. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Broken heart, and then there's the wish here. We got 2 wish cards here. Another, look at 3 wish cards. So this is destined. It's a destiny, a soulmate card, alignment. It's and the Nine of Cups a wish, and the Nine of Cups here a wish. And we got this Three of Swords, a disappointment. I feel like some of them are being impatient. Clarify the Two of Swords are struggling through this. And they're looking back and thinking about everything to help them make a decision. They love their Divine Masculine. They want an offer, and they want this coming together. That's what they want. But they have sleepless nights. So they're going back and forth. Trying to make a decision on what they want, and but they know that this connection and this is fate. It's a fated connection, and we got all this wish they want, but they're struggling. Maybe with this Mercury retrograde, they're looking back at that Four of Cups. Clarify the King of Swords, please, and the King of Hearts. See, he loves her unconditionally. That's the in union, coming together in truth. So he wants to work with her. This Three of Pentacles together, and this is truth. He loves her unconditionally, and he thinks about her all the time. And but he's doing what he needs to do in his. He's going through that awakening and that hermit and solitude right now, trying to get out of the situation that he's in. So let's pull an angel ancestor card for the Divine Feminine. What does angels and ancestors have to say to this group of Divine Feminines? Sage, be devoted and committed. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. So the ones that are considering to move on, or are getting tired of this journey, and thinking of, making a decision to leave this journey, be devoted and committed. To be willing to go the whole road and back again. Trust in the journey. Trust in the whole process. Trust in the unknown. The sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes as the wandering yogi is on this card, because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insights to those with whom you come into contact. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity in the decisions. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to encourage how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to the aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. You need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all, that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So a lot of you are evolving into that, to being leaders in this group here, and you need to regroup, stay focused, and this energy is really difficult right now that we're going through, and just having faith and trusting, and trust in the knowing of the connection that you have. Think about those moments that you really are connected, those moments when you're together and you're speaking, you're both in that higher vibration, that vibrational tingling you both get through your whole bodies, that connection you get in your heart space, that floating feeling that you get. Think about those moments, that love that's there, that connection that you have that never ever goes away, and allow that to pull you back to and then in that being still right now. You need to be still and just focus on what you need to do in your life right now, and remember that bulging of that moon is just about ready to be illuminated. So things are coming to light very soon as far as on his end. So trust in this process. And cleansing. I was going to talk about cleansing. Oh, I did. Archangel Raphael's that healing and that cleansing. You really have to do that cleansing right now, and protection. That protection. There could be some type of interferences in your mindsets of preventing this from happening. So really protect yourselves right now. Black tourmaline, black obsidian. Keep that in your pockets. Keep it close by when you're sleeping at night. And do your prayers before you sleep. Build your vibrations and protect your counterpart. Protect him too, or her, whoever it may be, because they need that protection also. And the Moonology card for the Divine Feminine. What is the message from the Moon's energy? The Moonology. I think it's done snowing. We got some thick snow on these trees. It's really beautiful. A blanket of snow. A protection. It's protection. It's protecting Mother Earth. And cleansing. You are good enough. You are good enough. That's the Virgo energy. Earth energy. Full moon. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what leads you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The Full Moon of Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in the daily life. So true. And that balance between the cosmic, you know, that higher self, that we're always floating and doing our spiritual work. We have to find that balance in the mundane, also in our daily life activities. And worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. So be careful what you're worrying and thinking, what's in your mind space, both the masculine and the feminine, because we're in that energy, that's thin, very thin veil right now of manifesting. And right now it's the thinnest veil, so we could create what's going on in our mind, these fears. So we have to really release those fears and really build your vibrations right now, and trust and have faith in the unknown. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second guessing yourself, and raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. So do something nice for somebody and build that vibration back up. The teaching, the full moon in Virgo, is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. I have definitely been, that's part of that cleansing here, is not just spiritual cleansing, and it's also your homes too, of decluttering your home, organizing, getting rid of old energy, old things. I go through my clothes and I throw so many garbage bags, not away, I donate it, but that I don't wear or use, or you know, and bring a new, and do your house cleansing, smudging, clearing, sea salt, cedar spray, whatever you need to do to clean your whole home. And it's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations. That's too cleansing your mind, body, and spirit. Cleansing your mind, your body, and spirit. So cleansing your mind through meditations, raising your vibrations, high vibrational music, nature, water, shower meditations. Your body is cleansing baths, spiritual baths, shower meditations, sea salt baths, cedar baths, sage baths, smudging, Palo Santos. Did I say that right? That didn't sound right. So Mother Nature, again, that's good for all. And then your spirit, mind, body, and your spirit. Chakra alignments and balancings, and clearing dark energy. And through other cleansings you can do that, but you can do that spiritual cleansing also within yourself, and release things. Go really deep within yourself. This Scorpio energy is so deep. There's a lot of tidal waves, and really the waters and are very, very deep and flowing, and very turbulent, that I'm getting, and causing a lot of things to resurface, and that we need to go within and let go of. And that's what this blanket of snow, this cleansing, this new beginning. So we're bulging into that new beginning right now. It's right around the corner. I can feel it. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also time to clear out the energies and salt. Okay. You have to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. I'm the barefoot queen. I am always barefoot. Unfortunately in the cold weather, but I'm always barefoot. As soon as I can, I kick off my shoes. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. So again, mind, body, and spirit. Do maybe some type of fasting and cleansing within yourself, and detoxing. Do some detoxing. That's my message for the Divine Feminine tonight, and the Divine Masculine. I send you all love and light, and this was a very long audio. So I'll timestamp the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Please, I'm offering my energy to you. You can offer it back by just liking or subscribing. I send you all love and light and peace. Happy Halloween. Oh, sorry.